Okay, we have a free rolling ball head. Yeah, that's okay. Other leg. Oh. So it will unlock those legs. Okay. Oh, great. Wasn't done yet. Welcome to Everyday Reviews. As you can see, we have a plethora of tripods. We use lots of them, some for travel, some for when we're at home. But today, this is a world's first that we're testing. By the way, this is not a sponsored review. This was purchased by me. This is the Benro Theta. This is the world's first self-leveling travel tripod. It was a Kickstarter, and yeah, it has a motor, has a battery module, and today we're gonna find out, is this thing really good, or is it just a gadget? Does it get a pass or fail grade on the channel? Stay tuned. So first of all, this review is going to be on the tripod's merits on its own, not the actual purchase experience, because as mentioned, this was a Kickstarter. And to make a long story short, if you go onto the Kickstarter site and look, I've never seen so many comments for a Kickstarter from all the backers. There's almost 5,000 comments. A lot of people were upset. This came out in March 2023 for the Kickstarter campaign. It was supposed to be delivered in June. Sure, I know nothing is guaranteed for a Kickstarter. I completely understand that, but as being a backer in multiple other Kickstarters, the thing that set this one apart was the lack of communication. There were months that went by without any updates. And then when there was an update, it'd be like, yeah, there are valid concerns where they're rebuilding certain things or certain things didn't work properly. And I totally get that, but you have to let the people know. Benro is not a startup company. They are an established, and that's what made a lot of people go and back this project, because you know they've been around for a long time. Look, I have another Benro back there that I've owned for like over 10 years. So I know that the product is decent, they make a good product, but yeah, that part put a lot of people off, and it still is doing that. But anyways, let's get to the tripod. This is the Theta. They also have a Theta Max, which is larger. So I wanted something for travel. Now my travel is a little bit different. If you are looking into a travel tripod, for instance, like this Benro, you know, this is something better for if you're hiking, something like that. This is the type of tripod that you would like. When I say travel tripod, I travel a lot. We do media events, and I don't like to check in luggage. So all my tripods have to fit in my carry-on. And basically, they all do. As long as you take off the head normally, they'll fit into anything under 22 inches. But yeah, this is something that is more common. But this is a good example of how long it takes to fold a small tripod up like this, because there are so many sections, and that is it, okay? This comes in a little pouch, and it's very, very easy. Plus, you can actually put it into a side of a camera bag that has a tripod slot in for it. So yeah, this has served me quite well, but once again, it's not really fast and quick to use. So when I saw that Benro introduced this new one, I thought this is going to be the cat's meow, right? Because everything's all about speed. How fast can you put it? So this tripod, it's all carbon fiber, and you do have a battery module. And when you get it, I'm not gonna do an unboxing, it comes in a box, all right? But it does come with a very nice case. Case is nice. It has some D-loops on it, and plus it has this little clip, a very, very fancy clip, because it comes with this pouch. So this pouch inside has a USB-C. It has some Allen keys. You can put your module in it to keep it safe. So yeah, that's quite smart. I do wish I included a larger strap though, because there's only this one little handle, larger strap, so you could actually put it around your shoulder. But yeah, that's nice. I never use it though, because once again, it just takes too much room. So this is the tripod, this is the module here. I've only charged this once and I've actually used it. It's quite solid. So this is the battery system. So this clips on, and with the Theta system, you can add on other modules. So you have motion modules if you want to do astrophotography. That is a good option for you. So I'm going to lower this column here. Now this has this head that I'm going to talk about that in a second, all right? So let's tighten that all up and let's collapse this and show you how it actually really works. Okay. So a simple twist of the bottom leg and push, and the more that I use it, the smoother it's getting. So this is it right now. It is quite a tight little package, circumference about 8.5 inches. If you want to compare that to this, which is the Manfrotto 190, this is it's been a workhorse. It works very, very well. This is an aluminum one. This one's about 11 inches in circumference. Weight-wise, this comes in at about 1,700 grams, 1,700 to 1,800 grams, so it's about 4 pounds for this. This one is about 4.5 pounds, so not much lighter, but okay. Now we have this. To expand the legs, a twist counterclockwise and pull. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Other leg, oh, crap. Okay, this has happened several times. The leg just pops right out. So I'm hoping, okay, let's just see, okay, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Okay, once again, pull, all right. Okay, now that they're all out, now hypothetically, that's supposed to be really good, and I get it. It's a one action, that's it. Now, I'm going to press the module button twice, 1, 2, and it will level, and the green light will go solid. There is an issue here. There's a couple issues. First off, if I want to go and lower a certain part, maybe you just twist and you can move it, which is great when it works. See, look at this. This one has locked now. I cannot get that back in. There's nothing I can do. Even if I try to collapse it, it'll get stuck right at that point there. Okay? Oh, and guess what? And the leg comes off again. All right, okay. So that is definitely not convenient at all. So the only way I figured out how to actually get that back in is double click again. You gotta basically start moving that leg. All right, and now I can turn it now. Now I can turn all 3 of them. Okay, I reached out to Benro and I told them about this issue. And I even asked them to confirm, because they told me the reason why is because I was extending it past the maximum line, which if I pull, okay, there's a line right here. Now that's super inconvenient. That means that every time I pull out all the way, I'm gonna have to go and, if all of them are maxed out like this, I have to pull them all out, then I have to individually push each one back in to that line, and I'm actually losing about 2 inches of height there before I can actually level it and use it. So there you go. So technically, these should all be loose again. Yeah, yep, so far they are. Another thing, and people want to know this, let's just go and bring that lower and double click. it's not quiet. Nowhere near quiet. If you are thinking about using this at an event, forget about it. Like seriously. I do a lot of automotive photography where it doesn't matter. I'm outside and I'm just working by myself, and I've used it. It's actually not too bad. I can go and set the camera up, whatever, like this, and even just hit that, and then go do something else, and it'll just level out. That's okay, but for any type of major event, not gonna happen, I'm serious. All right, so that right there is one of the biggest downfalls of this tripod. First of all, the noise. The weight is decent. But the fact is that you have to actually extend them and then put them back in that just doesn't make any sense to me at all, because I bought this to try to save time, and it's basically been doing the opposite. I might be in a hurry and I take my camera off and I'm ready to change locations, but I can't collapse the tripod. And it's happened several times. So it actually takes way longer to do. So just to give you an idea, okay, of this. All right, this is gonna be kind of an informal timer, but I'm going to time here. All right, I'm going to start my stopwatch, and 3, 2, 1, and start. Okay. Pull. Oops. Oh, jeez. That's not good. Okay. That's really not good. Okay. Normally, if it doesn't follow, it is faster, okay? I'm not even going to push it back in. Okay, so that was 21 seconds. That's with the leg falling out. And then there's a level there. All right, so let's go with the old faithful here, which is the Manfrotto 190 with the 4 sections. All right. Let's just move this out of the way so you can see better. All right, so. And then 3, 2, and action. Okay, so these ones here. This one, some of these tubes aren't even completely straight, so they don't fall out easy like they should. Like this one here. Ugh, that one's tight, really tight. But anyways, you get the point, right? Okay, that was 25 seconds. It is a little bit slower than that one. However, I normally use this with this leveler here. To level, that's it, and it was silent. Okay, so let's collapse it now. Okay, and 3, 2, and there we go. Undo. Oops. Okay. Done. All right. Okay, that was 19 seconds. Reset. Let's collapse the Benro Theta. And 3, 2, 1, and action. There we go. That one's not going in. Or that one's not going in either, okay? So, okay, now I'm like, okay, now I gotta kind of go like this, and I gotta go put this down, I'm gonna level this out, so it'll move the other legs, so it will unlock those legs. Okay, oh, great, wasn't done yet. Okay. Now, done. 48 seconds. Yeah, you know what? That was, let's just see if it was actually not locked, that's where it's going to benefit. I'll even push it back in how it's supposed to be, but that one's tight. All right. Okay, so let's do it again. I like to be fair. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds. Yes, when it works well. But more times than not, it's not working right. That's the issue. The fact that these tubes fall out when you're pulling them out, because it does take some force, and the fact that you actually have to pull it back there. So when it works, yeah, that's not bad. And then a quick level and off to the races, right? So that part, yeah, I'm getting used to it, but yeah, the fact that it locks up is just brutal, completely brutal. Then we get to the head. So this head, you have to, in order to use it, you actually have to raise up the center column. Now the center column will come out if you want, and you can actually reverse it to an undersling position. I do like that. And the detents for the legs to actually make them go nice and wide if you want to go low are really easy to activate. Okay, so that's nice, and it has a nice positive click there. But this head, I do kind of hybrid shooting, video and photo as well, and I do like to be able to pan even with like a photo head, and this one just doesn't do it for me. Okay, so you have a collar on the head itself, and you have this knob on the side. So once I undo that knob and undo the collar, okay, we have a free rolling ball head. Yeah, that's okay. Now if I lock the side, this will tilt forward and backward, but you can't pan. You can't pan. If I lock this collar, that'll lock the unit itself, okay, and I loosen off the side, I still can't. I can't really pan. I can't pan it at all. So it's really, to me, it's not very good. It's built well. It has a great build. So normally when I use this tripod, I actually take it off and I put on my old Manfrotto video head on it, and it kind of does the job a lot better for me. You can put any head with a 3/8 thread on it. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's well built. It just doesn't work for me at all. So good or gadget? I'm gonna say it's kind of a good gadget. The idea is really solid. I love the idea. That's why I bought into this thing, but I think there are just too many flaws in here that just kind of inherently make it not useful for most people. Maybe it might work for you. If you own this and you really love it, let me know like why you love it, or if you have any of the problems that I have with this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna still stick with Old Faithful here, this 190, which is about half the price, by the way, of the Benro Theta. This goes for about 300 bucks, and this is 600, so twice the price. Goes a little higher. Yeah, it's a half a pound heavier, but it's stronger as well. Like if I twist on the top of this, twist on top of the Theta, there is so much more leg flex in the Theta. Yeah, it is smaller and it's, you know, it's more portable. I totally get that. But, you know, you add in the fact that it's so noisy to level. It also takes a lot longer than just a manual leveler, just like that. And the legs locking on you are just so annoying. They're absolutely, it'll just drive you nuts. And I gave Benro, you know, a chance. I even said, hey, I'm gonna do a review. Can you confirm? You know, it's like, this is, if I have it there extended, that's what's gonna happen. And they never ever responded because I said, because that's what they said. And yeah, that's just crazy that When you pull it out, obviously it's gonna go all the way. And that means that every time you pull it out, you're gonna have to pull it out and then push it in just a little bit more every time. And then you're gonna level it, and it's gonna make a lot of noise. Yeah. Not for me, that's it. So yeah, as for a pass or failing grade, I'm gonna say at this point, right now, I'm gonna say this is a fail. And I kind of wish I would have taken the money I've spent on this and put it towards something else, like maybe the new Edelkrone self-leveling tripod, which is a lot bigger. It's not a travel tripod like this, and it is more money. It's a couple $1,000s, but it's gonna give you like crane shots and stuff. And yeah, to me, this is probably just gonna collect dust now. I don't know. I don't know when I would use this opposed to using this one. This one just works so much better. So anyways, let me know what you think about this tripod. Leave a comment below. Hope to see you in the next review. Ciao.